because my father was in the military services, so we kept shifting places. This KB, Nagaland, KB, Bhopal, KB, Bairagar, KB. And then when I was in class 12, my principal called me over and said, NEERJANG Lama, what is your plan? तुम्हारी जिंदगी का उद्देश्य क्या है? लक्ष्य क्या है? And those are big words, boys and girls. उद्देश्य क्या है? लक्ष्य क्या है? And I said, ma'am, and she said, why do you come to school? I said, ma'am, crush को देखने. You know, I didn't want to be left out, FOMO, you know. So anyways, but then we all have, because at 12, when you are your age, it is very confusing. Then my principal said, please think hard. Think more objectively. What is that you want to be in life? क्या बनना चाहते हो? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? बताइए, क्या बनना चाहते हो? And I said, ma'am, my dream is to become a smuggler. बताता हूँ, I know, but then don't try this at home, all right? Okay, because I come from a generation where, you know, we had Hindi movies where they showed the hero very poor, one mother खांस रही है, छत पे से पानी गिर रहा है, horrible, he falls in love with the rich girl and he gets tortured for that. And when you look at the smuggler, the bad guy is having a great time, big houses, big cars, everything great. At the end he dies. But then I came to realize that, you know, we have to think about a career which is ethical, a career that is moral, and a career that is legal. ये बहुत important है. So how do we even go about choosing the great careers? Everything has a future. Great है. I was thinking क्या करना है when I was in 12th. I said, lots of money. Madam Saloni said, how many of you want to earn money? I would extend that question. Do not answer. Just think. If you have a choice between choosing your BFF, full form क्या है? Best friends forever, right? Yo, the choice between BFF and 50 crore, what would you choose? Don't answer. Just think. Just think. Don't answer. Do not answer. You see, Gaya, BFF goes forever and ever. It's gone down the drain. We have to think from our personalities. So, very importantly, what you need to do even before you think about the great careers, that is available in the market. आपने ये सोचना है कि what are you good at? Have you thought about that? जैसे जब मेरी शादी होने वाली थी, मेरी माँ ने अपने होने वाले बहू से पूछा कि आपको किचन में क्या आता है? एंड होने वाली बहू ने कहा, मुझे किचन में पसीना आता है, मुझे किचन में बोरियत आता है, मुझे किचन में सर दर्द आता है. And we all have preferences. So are you very happy doing what you're doing? So first, figure out what you're good at. Nobody can tell you, I can do this whole session the whole day for the entire year, but I may be unsuccessful in helping you identify what's good for you. Because ye internal hai. It should come from inside. Look at the mirror, talk to yourself, and that will tell you what you're good at. Talk to yourself, we call it a self-introspection. But then, you may be good at that, but second thing that you have to understand is, do you really like what you're doing? And number 3 is to see, does that thing really have a future? 3 things. What am I good at? Number 2, do I like doing it? Number 3, does this have a future? Abhi, just about 2-3 days ago, I saw a meme. Jisme, I saw an helicopter and a man hanging from a helicopter with a video camera. Amazing. And then the second line in the meme said, both pilot and videographer have lost their jobs. और नीचे था एक drone. You get the point here? I am worried. I am a teacher teaching in college. मुझे ये लग रहा है कि in the next 20 years will colleges even exist? It happens. You may never know. So you have to think whether this has the future. This will come into your perspective. Now you see, what are you interested in? Like I was very good in biology, so my parents said, become a doctor. Your elder brother is an engineer, you go and become a doctor. It was like, great, wow, bahut dahej milega. 20 lakh, 25 lakh. Those days, okay, those days. And then Ferrari, all that dreams came to my mind. I was a medical student for 2 years, but every time I saw blood, I fainted. Blood faint. So मेरे दोस्त मुझसे मजाक भी करते थे, चलो faint कराते हैं, blood दिखाया, faint, wow. And we all had that. And then I moved on to a different profession because I realized that even though I'm good at medicine and in the medical terminology, I was not in the profession that I was enjoying. So I took up BCom. ठीक है, मजा आया, debit credit. I did MCom. Wow, masters, got a gold medal. Wow, great. Still not great. Then my friend said, let's go to Pune, let's do an MBA. 1995. We went to Pune, did an MBA. Amazing, what an experience, what a city. Had a great time. अच्छे दोस्त बने, गाने गाए, पहाड़ों पे चढ़े, cycling गई, bike चलाया, ये क्या. Everything that you can dream of being a youngster, we did that. Fun, worked in the corporates, great. Wow, Citibank, amazing salary. L&T, amazing salary. AT&T, amazing salary. LG, amazing salary. Paisa, wow. I was having a great time in my life, but still not very happy. And finally, what happens to every individual in India, once you reach a certain age, everybody says, शादी कर लो. मेरी भी हुई, बड़ी मुश्किल से. मुझे लड़कियां पसंद आ रही थी, लड़कियों को मैं पसंद नहीं आ रहा था. उल्टा. It happens. I got married and then I got married to a very demanding wife, highly demanding wife. She looked like, I don't know what, Sholay Ka Gabbar Part 2. And she said, Shadi ho gayi ke ghumane le jao. And then my brother who was in Malaysia, based in Malaysia, said, come to Malaysia, I will sponsor your tickets. It was amazing. Wow. You know, it's great when you have an elder brother. It's great when you have a rich elder brother. It is even better when you have a rich elder brother who loves you. Wow, so life becomes great after that. So I went to Malaysia with my wife and we went to places amazing. Wow, what a country. They have got vacuum cleaners like jute gande nahi ho rahe, sab kuch clean. Traffic is on one side, nobody's going on different sides. Clean, amazing country. Wow. This was 2001 and it was great. And then we went for a party and I was just sitting like I'm sitting here, and then I was somebody sitting next to me. We were having a conversation, and the person said, wow, after 30 minutes, he says, are you interested in teaching? And I'm like backbencher, you know, like backbencher. You know what how many backbenchers here? Yo, that is great. I love you all. ये हमारी community है, और इस community का मैं सरदार. Okay. Backbenchers, yo. All right. Now, backbenchers, never thought about it. Because you see, I was not that great with studies. Abhi, I saw your maths teacher and I was like, he can't be a maths teacher. He's too handsome to be a maths teacher. ऐसे थोड़ी होते maths teacher. Maths teachers don't smile. He's smiling. It's like, wow. My maths teacher called me Arya Bhatta. ये है हमारे स्कूल के Arya Bhatta. You know why? Because I always got a 0. ये है Arya Bhatta. इसको पकड़ो. And then it was so great. But then we have to change perspectives about life. You see, we'll have to grow through our problems. ये बहुत important है career development के लिए. I said, no, there is something wrong. Everybody is getting 90s in maths. Why am I getting the 0? Why single digit? I know this 0 adds a great value. You have 2,000 rupees, you put a 0, 20,000. Amazing. You have 20,000, somebody puts another 0, 2 lakh. And it goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And I got through with this maths teacher. You know, when you interact, where we are right now, boys and girls, is a state of confusion. Where we want to be is a state of clarity. In between is what we need is communication. I communicated with my maths teacher, I communicated with this subject, and then I realized the beauty about mathematics is that mathematics ने मुझे ये सिखाया कि life में no matter how big a problem is, there is always a solution. Right? That is what mathematics taught me. And that is how I want coming back there. I said I can't be a teacher because I'm a backbencher. No, the teachers used to hate me. जब मैं एक केवी छोड़ के दूसरे केवी में जाता था तो teachers would throw a party कि गया, wow, what a great time. He has left the organization. And then my family said, take up this profession, it's a noble profession, great. I got attracted, to be very honest, with the salaries that they were offering in Malaysia, like amazing. It was like 17 times more than what I was earning in India. And just being fairly new, recently married with a highly demanding wife, I said, wow, yahi bas jate hain. And then I went to my first class, full of Chinese students, 400 Chinese students sitting in a theater, 800 eyeballs poking at me. मैं ये भी भूल गया था कि मैं male हूँ कि female हूँ. It was so dangerous, like so nervous. You can't face a crowd, guys. It is dangerous. But since then, 2001 and this is 2022, I fell in love with this profession. That's when I said, यही है right choice, baby. यही इसी की तलाश थी मुझे. This is what I always wanted to have. And that's when I became a teacher. I don't wake up in the morning saying, oh no, shit, school jana hai. Do you do that? How many of you say, yo, school? Nobody does that. I get very excited because, wow, I love this whole profession of teaching. I'm just talking from how do we choose a career. Sometimes I wake up like excited, yeah, aaj school jana hai, aaj college jana hai. And my wife will slap me and say, soja, aaj Sunday hai. And even on Sundays I get excited. I don't like Sundays. I just want to spend time in the college. Boys and girls, this is what you need to do, is identify what you like. And that is what Ma'am Saloni has said, Mr. Arun has said, wo passion dhoondiye. And that will take a while. Try a lot of things. Speak to people, speak to experts. If you are good in maths, the new career is what Arun sir just said, data science. Everything is all about data. Collect the data, analyze it, and that's exactly what they do. Why is Google free? Google is free because they take your data. The other day I typed on Google, how to kill your wife. And there were so many things. 80,000 hits in 0.8 seconds. How to kill wife. Like, amazing. That's the kind of data they take. The moment I typed that on Google, I went to Facebook, wahan ads aa gaye, kill your wife, kill your wife, kill your wife. I went to my Instagram, kill your wife, kill your wife, kill your wife, kill your wife. I went to LinkedIn, kill your wife, kill your wife. Till my wife said, what's going on? I said, I don't know. I think my account is hacked, baby. Kuch garbad ho gaya hai. Maybe. But that is what you need to have. That is data science. Are you interested? But kya mathematics aapko intrigue karta hai? Does number excite you? Like, wow! Like, my friend said, are you on drugs? I said, yes. He said, what's your favorite drug? I said, Haldiram Bhujia. Kisko acha lagta hai? Yo, Haldiram Bhujia. That's a drug, guys. It's a drug. That is how we look at the positive side of things. The next career that you can see in India is machine learning. Again, this is for science students. How do you teach machines to do what they want to do? I'm ATM machine mein kya karte ho? Kitna maza aata hai? Kaching, kaching. That sound is the best sound ever in my life. Kya music hai? Darde disco. Higher sound. And then the money comes out. And that smell of the 2000 ka note. Won't that be great? That would be amazing, right, boys and girls? We all need to have that. That is what you teach the machine, but you need somebody to tell the machine what to do. Great. You come in a car, the moment you switch off the engine, the doors open. The lock opens, not the door opens, sorry. And when you open the door, the music system goes off. There is some connection happening there. There is some command happening there that is telling these people that this is how it needs to be done. But these are science-based, careers. But what about general management, humanities? What do you want to do? The new word is empathy, boys and girls. Empathy. Sympathy matlab, हाँ मुझे आपसे हमदर्दी है. किसी का हाथ कट गया, you say, कितना खून बह रहा है. That is sympathy. Empathy is आप अपना भी हाथ काट लो, ये तो दुखता है करके. That is empathy, where you feel when can you feel somebody else's pain. Counseling, life coach, amazing. This is great, and you can move on. Being an entrepreneurship, the next career. I did an MBA, I am a teacher now, I have friends who are engineers who did many other things. I had one friend recently, I saw his update and I called him up to ask, ye kya hai? And he actually told me, jo aapko dikh raha hai, whatever you see on Facebook as my post, that's the truth. And the truth is he opened a chai shop. He's just happy, like wow, I just stand and do this. And 40,000 rupees every day. Yes. 40,000. मैं भी सोच रहा हूँ चाय की दुकान खोल लूँ. फिर my friend said open a blog, एक YouTube account खोल लो. मैंने भी खोल दिया. कोई view नहीं. Nobody looked at my YouTube account. I had a nice video, मैंने गाना भी गाया. I sang a song, so I attract the crowd. नहीं, no views. Then I opened my own 50 fake accounts. उसी से उसको like किया. I'm happy that way. I'm happy doing that narcissism and all that. I'm happy. But that is not you. You have to think big. You have to think even broader. You have to think big, guys. You cannot say कि यार अभी तक I'm flying economy class in the plane. एक दिन I will fly first class. ये तो छोटा सोच है. You have to think I want to own a private jet. मेरा खुद का plane. Wow. And we can call Mr. Sherpa, यहाँ जो आए थे अभी, जो plane उड़ाते हैं, and he could possibly flying your planes for you. This empathy is the new word, ladies and gentlemen. Next, you can go into hospitality, because you see, people are just traveling. How many of you love traveling? Like I love traveling. Hey, I see Akshita there. Oh my God, she's my student in my college. What are you doing here? This is your school. You stay here now. Okay, nice to see you. She's my student here at Inspiria Knowledge Campus, and it's so nice that she's back here at her alumni to see her. Hospitality, we all love to travel. If I tell everybody in this room, he comes to where? 7:30, everybody has to be here, मैं एक session लूँगा. Nobody will come. नहीं आए, कोई नहीं आएगा. किसी का पेट में दुखेगा, किसी का चाचा मर जाएगा, किसी का जूता गिर जाएगा, किसी का मंदिर टूट जाएगा. Something will happen. कि मेरी बुआ के चाचा के दादा के चाची के पड़ोसी का डिवोर्स हो गया है, तो मैं वहां जा रहा हूं. अरे it's a big thing. It's a big thing. Come on, it's a big thing. And nobody will come. But what if I say tomorrow 7:30 we all get ready here, we are all going to Goa. Yeah. I get a hey. In this hey, you had this world full of fantasy. See all the thoughts running in your mind? That is what you really want to do, boys and girls. Think, how do you reach there? I wanted to have travel Goa, enjoy Goa. Just for the love of Goa, I joined LG Electronics, and took Goa as my territory. So I was in Goa for 2 years. Bore ho gaya Goa se. 2 saal in Goa. It was amazing. I was having a good time at the expense of the organization of the company. That was my treat. Now things are different in Campion, because मैं जिस ज़माने से हूँ, we were taught कि you have to be slow and steady wins the race. Have you heard about that story? School में पढ़ा होगा, tortoise and rabbit. We all did that, right? Oh my God, अभी तक है वो. But now the whole concept has changed. It is no more slow and steady. It is all about being fast and furious. जो डर गया, समझो मर गया. And that is very important in Japan. If you have this fear, I was in Malaysia for 20 years. After teaching, I came back. Because, many years ago, I had a Chinese friend. He told me कि एक दिन तो India जाएगा. I said, हाँ, मैं नहीं जाऊँगा. नहीं रहूँगा. And he said, you will go. Because there is a saying in Chinese that no matter how tall a tree grows, the leaves always fall down to its roots. That's what he said. That's what he said. And in 2018, I came back to India. क्या करें? Then I found Inspiria. And it's an amazing institution to work for me, because I did not find any difference in the working culture which I had there. Salary बहुत कम है. अब इंडिया में है पर ठीक है, cost of living is all okay, that's fine, it's absolutely fine. I'm there for 5 years and they're growing and infrastructure is pretty good. So when you seek a college of your choice, मैं तो कह रहा हूँ कि courses छोड़ो, ये देखो कि उसमें washroom है कि नहीं. No, is the college working towards building comfort, conveniences for its community? We can talk about great things. They will give you examples of Bill Gates and Steve Jobs and everyone. Those are not examples, boys and girls. Those are exceptions. How many Sachin Tendulkar can we have in this country? Every cricketer wants to be a Sachin Tendulkar, but वो 50-100 साल में एक निकलेगा. एक ही आदमी होगा जो कहेगा, अब अगला सवाल आपकी स्क्रीन पे है, 10 करोड़ के लिए. एक ही अमिताभ बच्चन होगा. But that Amitabh Bachchan, just to say that he gets 300 crores. 300 crores for one season of कौन बनेगा करोड़पति? Wow! I called them up. I said, Amitabh को हटाओ, मुझे लो 50,000 में कर दूंगा. But they refused. They said, no, you don't have that value. Who are you? Now I'm going to move my waist, hips to left and right. Every time I move, you have to say, aha. What will you say? Aha. Okay. And this is not waist, okay, I say stop. Nora Fateh does this for 3 minutes and 4 crore मिलता है उसको. I'm being an optimist. I called the director. Sir, me, NEERJANG Lama from Siliguri, ready to do for 25,000. He said the same thing. Because where is your value? Are you worth? Can I identify you? Do you have a brand identity of yourself? That's very important. What we like, what we do. Academics is important. You move forward and jump in. Something like waste management. You can just create waste and collect them, not create waste. Understand where. We have a students from Inspiria who have actually worked on waste management in Siliguri and they're doing so well. Everything has a career, everything. Because I cannot tell you, if you ask me, what's a good business? And my answer will be, there is no such thing as good business or a bad business. Because in every business you see people who made millions, and in the same business you see people who have lost millions. You get the point here? Next you can work on his hospitality. I said people love traveling, get into this. Great! आज सुबह का weather देखा था आपने? आज सुबह जब when your eyes opened, it was raining, right? Beautiful weather in Siliguri. My wife was next to me and she said, baby. When my wife says baby, khatra. She said, baby, कितना खूबसूरत मौसम है, कहाँ स्कूल वूल जा रहे हो? चलो रोंगटोंग चलते हैं. Now that is the entire point of people loving to travel. This is a small family giving a small example. We're looking at a country of 1.7 billion, 7.9 billion in the future. India and China together. India and China को एक साथ लाओ, so 37% of the world population. Wow, that's amazing. You don't have to go any other place. Go to India, go to China. Great. But when you go foreign, as what Arun sir said, you'll have to learn this culture. That's very important. नहीं, इतना आसान नहीं है. You can learn Germany. Like for example, Miss, what's your name?
Anamika Yadav.
Anamika, do you know how to play football? No. Anamika does not know how to play football. What we do is we will give Anamika a book on how to play football written by the world's best 10 football players. ये लो Anamika, पढ़ो. Anamika पढ़ेगा. Assignments, projects, Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, half yearly, pre-board, post-board, whatever it is. Done. Anamika has 97 marks now in how to play football. Anamika, can she play football now? Arey 97 आया है. This is how we judge, right? And poor Anamika will be so stressed out. Usko pura society will club her up in all the football gear. Anamika is standing here thinking, यार मुझे तो मीम बनाना था. मुझे यहाँ का खड़ा कर दिया. And we sacrifice our dreams because we believe that just because we have achieved something in a certain area, that qualifies us to become the great person individual. No! The three things very important, boys and girls. Chances, choices, change. You'll have to take the chances to make your choices. Otherwise, your life will never change. That's very important. And this is how you move forward in creating a career for yourself. And there are billions of ways in which you can look into this, right? So this is where you see, talk to yourself, address, create that attitude, move forward, enjoy life, at the same time, make sure that life does good to you as well. I will end with this small kavita or a sher or whatever you call it. It says, गिरने से डरोगे तो उड़ान कैसे भरोगे? ये जिंदगी है मेरे दोस्त, ये जिंदगी है मेरे दोस्त, मेहनत नहीं करोगे तो आगे कैसे बढ़ोगे? Thank you very much.